How did the capitalists know that communism was doomed in the United States? Easy. All the red flags. I'm sorry. I personally don't approve of political jokes. I've seen too many of them get elected. There are a few times in life when the only way to win something is not to play. A finger trap comes to mind. So does playing Duck, Duck, Goose with Ralph Wiggum. For me, it's playing chess with my kids. For all of us, it's the game of politics. And what a game! The exhilarating highs, the devastating lows. The game is so addicting that even people who haven't been elected want in on the action. I mean, the only thing better than lots of little games is one big one, right? I honestly can't think of anything more exciting or divisive. The sides are so entrenched that we're warned against bringing them up in polite company. And if we lose, well, we don't. The other team cheated. But we'll be right back playing again next time, expecting a different result.
The whole process was rigged against him. That's not a process I'm for. I'm not going to support that. So, of course, I'm still for Bernie.
The Senate Intelligence Committee, on a bipartisan basis, issued a report going into detail about how much the Russians interfered in our election.
I'm looking for one evidence of voter fraud.
What do they say the definition of insanity is again? We play this game for 3 reasons. One is shame.
I voted.
Another is that we've forgotten our history. The Founding Fathers warned us against having political parties and allowing elected officials to vote on their salaries. They're called civil servants for a reason. It's supposed to be a chore, not something you do because you want to. Imagine if people walked away rich after jury duty. Civil servants aren't supposed to have a voice. They're an echo, yours. The fact that they started having opinions and debates should have been a wake-up call. This is why the game is so divisive. It's designed to keep us looking here instead of looking here. Nothing will change until we do. The third reason is that we've become so disempowered, we'll blindly follow anything that claims to give us a voice. Everyone wants to matter, but we've forgotten that anything that leads to conformity is toxic. Not kids, though. When kids start to feel a game is rigged or unfair, they don't try harder or promote a new captain in order to win. They just stop playing.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
You don't fix a game by trying harder. You fix it by refusing to play. Ultimately, the problem with all of this is the fact that no one who wants power should ever be allowed anywhere near it. The desire to be an authority over another human being doesn't come from a healthy psyche. It's a trait of psychopathy. Normal humans don't desire control over other people. All hierarchies and systems of control are immoral. Always. There are no exceptions to this. Obedience, compliance, and authority are concepts birthed in a damaged psyche. They're a result of trauma. Parents, you can't demand compliance from your children for 18 years and then expect them to magically stand up to tyranny as adults. And anything that disempowers you is tyrannical. Leaving the ordinary world often requires a yes, but becoming a hero requires the ability to say no. No. Parents, don't steal your child's ability to say no. No is a word of power. It's the only word slaves can't say. Can you? Disobedience isn't time for punishment. It's time for teaching. We only grow when we fail. Don't sully those moments with abuse. Now, to be fair, it's true that psychopaths don't just enter politics. According to psychologist Kevin Dutton, their top career choices include CEOs, lawyers, and media personalities. No, that can't be right. Can it?
I will speak directly to these people and make the situation perfectly clear to them. The security of this nation depends on complete and total compliance. Tonight, any protester, any instigator or agitator will be made example of.
Basically, we find them in places where someone can have authority over another human being. This includes the military. Their message is always conformity, and they feed us propaganda so we never forget. They also do this to each other. Take these two movies, for instance. They're the same story, written as a warning for the same people. Both are about an outsider joining the collective, or upper echelon. One shows you what happens when you conform and all the benefits of falling in line. The other serves as a warning for anyone that tries to rise too high. It doesn't matter how successful or popular you are. If you don't play the game properly, you'll be brought down. Ultimately, it's important to remember that politics isn't real. It's a concept. And just like most of the things we get all bent out of shape over, it only exists in our minds. It's impossible to legislate morality. It should be a huge red flag whenever somebody tries. Politicians don't need our votes. They need our help. A nation can't be sovereign unless its people are. There's only one story. There's only one person in that story. And that person is you.